Okay guys, I have 3 glasses because I'm gonna do one that how I make my coffee and then 2 that how I don't make my coffee, but just wanted to make a coffee video today. And if you guys want to know how I make my coffee and then maybe how you guys make your coffee. Okay, how I make mine, I usually put ice. So let me put ice in this one. So I put the ice, now I'm going to put the coffee. I already made it. I made it in the stand mixer. If you don't have that, you can use something else, of course. I'm going to put the coffee in here. Like that much. You guys see? Now I'm going to add vanilla. Okay, added the vanilla. Sometimes I put a little more than that. And then almond milk, like that much. Then I'm gonna mix it. Last thing I add is my half and half. Of course, mine is lactose free because if I have regular dairy. And then the last thing I add is whipped cream onto my coffee. And that's my coffee drink. Now, onto the ones I saw on Pinterest. Probably not gonna put it on the screen because I'm just gonna go by what I remember. So, what I remember, they don't put ice. The first thing they put is coffee, and then half and half, and then vanilla, and then they and then they put the almond milk. But I don't see them put ice. I think they put that last. So, put in my coffee. I put the coffee. And then they put vanilla. I think I saw someone put like a pinch of syrup, so I'm gonna do that. There we go. I didn't put that much. If you're asking for measurements, like maybe just a teaspoon. And then a little bit of half and half. And then I have to add the ice. And that's how that looks. I'm not gonna mix it. I'll mix it when I try it. Last one here is gonna be, they're almost similar, just one ingredient I added. Okay, of course, coffee, because that's the whole point of the video and all these glasses. Okay, added the coffee. Let me rinse my hand off. Okay, I rinsed my hand off because I had coffee. And now I just added that. And then I'm going to add whipped cream. Yeah, let's add some whipped cream to that. You guys see? And then vanilla. And this one I'm gonna just switch and add half and half and then add the almond milk. Okay, now I'm gonna add the almond milk. Okay, I'm gonna get a straw to try all of these. I will try my one that I always make last because I already know. So let's do the second one. This is coffee, syrup, vanilla, half and half. So I added syrup. That's the thing I just did. That's interesting. I don't taste no coffee in this one. I don't know if it's because I added syrup, but I don't taste no coffee. I think it's because it's in the top. Interesting. I don't taste it. Okay. This one I added everything but syrup, and I added whipped cream in the bottom instead of on the top like how I have it, how I usually make it. So let's see how this one tastes. This one's not bad. I just don't taste the coffee. I think if you, how I did it here, I added ice first. I think I would taste the coffee. I don't know how those people like to do coffee first and then ice. I don't taste the coffee if I do coffee first and then ice. I don't know what the ice does. I don't know why. This one, I taste the coffee because I put ice first and then coffee. These two, I put coffee and then ice. So if I would have to rate the two, glasses that I made, that I don't usually make because I just had an idea like, oh, let me make a different type of coffee than how I usually make. This one, I'll rate it like a 4. It's alright. One, it's not bad, but maybe I would add more of the whipped cream. I'm gonna try again. Yeah, I think it's because the ice is just staying at the top. So these are alright. I'm gonna have my mom taste them. Of course, you guys won't see her on camera, but I'll tell you guys what she says. Okay, this is the one I always make, so try the ones that I don't usually make. So tell me like if there's a difference.
Not strong, not too much flavor.
Of what?
Of anything.
Okay, now try the one that I put a lot of whipped cream in.
It's just sweet. It's just sweet.
What is sweet? Like what?
It's like milk and sugar.
Oh, okay, now try the one that I always make.
Perfect.
So what would you rate the two that I made? Like, oh, let me just make a coffee, like switch it up. Don't add the ice first, add the coffee first. Because this one I add the ice first and then I add the coffee and add the other stuff. So what do you think of the other two?
They need flavor. They need maybe more coffee, more vanilla. Ice is good, but it's no flavor.
I agree with everything that she said. So mine is top tier, up there. Yeah, so if you want to ever make the kind of I make, add ice first and then coffee and then whatever you want to put. If you put coffee first and milk and whatever, it's just going to taste like how my mom just said, milk and sugar. So ice and then coffee and then ice. I don't know why. If you add it at the bottom, it has more flavor for everything. So, but that's my coffee. If you're wondering how to make it, because I just didn't. Yeah. So I did a whole video on Instagram. Just go to my Instagram. So how to make it. So I made this in the stand mixer, or if you don't have a stand mixer, just whisk it or whatever way to mix it, you know. So that's what I did, and then I put it in the freezer. And then whenever I want to have my coffee, I put ice, and then I put coffee, and then I put vanilla. If you're wondering what kind of vanilla I use, this kind. But if you don't like that kind, maybe they have other kinds, but I like that one. I prefer that. So I use that vanilla, and then I use half and half. No. Okay, so I use ice, coffee, vanilla, almond milk, and then half, not almond milk, not all the way, half, and then half and half, and that's why it's all the way. And then I top it with whipped cream, and it's so good. So I would say this is 10 out of 10 right here, my coffee. The other coffees that I just tried to make, it has no flavor. I'm not going to finish it because it's just like milk down. You know, like instead of water down, it's milk down. Look at that. Yeah, no. Okay, I'm gonna enjoy this. Yum. Cheers.